What's up, movie maniacs? Back with another one. And this is an emergency rant video because I just got done watching Twisters and I fucking hated this movie. I know there were some people in my last video in the comments that were saying that they liked this. And if you like this movie, more power to you. I'm happy for you. That's great. I could not stand it. I could barely get through this piece of shit. Before we get into it, I just want to give a quick trigger warning. If you're a snowflake and you're easily offended, you might not want to watch this video because I'm probably going to piss you off at some point. Just letting you know right now, you have been warned. But yeah, I just got done watching the original Twister movie, and then right after it, I watched Twisters with Glenn Powell and a bunch of DEI retards. And I'm just going to say, after watching both of them back to back, this original Twister movie is looking like The Godfather compared to Twisters. This is infinitely better. This is the one from the 90s with Bill Paxton, Helen Hunt, Jamie Gertz, Philip Seymour Hoffman. I mean, it's got all kinds of great characters in it. And as I was watching this morning, one thing dawned on me. All the characters in this movie are white. We've got an entire cast of 100% white people, which made me think, I bet the second one is going to be full of black and brown people. I just have a feeling that since this is all white people and it's a great movie, that the next one is going to be just all minorities and shit stuffed into that entire movie. And my God, was I right about that? Was I right about that? Man, this thing is a woke piece of shit. It is fucking ridiculous. I don't even know where to start with this. I don't even know where to start. But this movie starts out with your little diverse group of people. I don't know if they were college students or whatever, but you had the nerdy little white girl. Actually, both the girls were nerdy. I don't know where they found this chick, but she was terrible. Just no star power whatsoever. I mean, how can you go from Helen Hunt and Jamie Gertz to this little fucking nerd? Dude, she was such a dweeb and she's so frumpy the whole movie. It's like, just smile every now and then. Just fucking smile. But dude, she does not have any kind of star power whatsoever. I can't stand this new wave of actors that they got. Like, where are you finding these people? She's not that attractive at all. I mean, I get it. She doesn't have to be a supermodel to be in the movie, but my God, you could at least look like a Hollywood actor. You could at least have the star power. This looks like some girl you just pulled off the street. Dude, she was not attractive. I mean, she was like mid. I'd give her like a 5 out of 10. I mean, just a skinny little girl. Nothing special about her at all whatsoever. She does not have the it factor. Dude, she just looked dumb. I couldn't stand her character with her jet black eyebrows and then her blonde hair that had like dark roots growing out, like she dyed at the ends of it. I mean, just a terrible look, a completely terrible look. Even Glenn Powell couldn't save this movie, even though he was the best thing in it. Yeah, basically Glenn Powell and his truck were the only things that carried me through this movie. Otherwise, I probably would have shut it off. It was that bad. This was like pulling teeth trying to get through this thing. Fucking terrible. But anyways, the movie starts off with this diverse cast of, I don't know, college students or whatever. You got the mixed race guy who's her boyfriend. You got another nerdy girl in here who's actually nerdier than her, if that's even possible. Yeah, this one's a complete dweeb, even smaller, even skinnier, with big old glasses. And she can't get the weather modification thing to work. Yeah, they're trying to stop the tornado, basically. So they got this whole little science experiment set up, and they're supposed to hit this button, and the nerdy girl's just hitting the button. I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to keep hitting this button 50 fucking times. It's like, oh my God, because you're stupid people. Because you're fucking stupid people. Give me a break. You're doing this high-end science experiment like you guys thought of this. You can't even get around the button not working. So yeah, she was stupid. We've got the Indian guy. Well, what the hell was his name? Praveen. We got Praveen, and then we got Javi, like the Mexican guy with the man bun. So we've got a mixed race black guy. We've got an Indian. We've got what looks like a Mexican, and then two little nerdy ass white girls. Not a white guy to be seen in this movie until the 15-minute mark. Yeah, there's not a white guy with a speaking line until 15 minutes into the movie. And then it's just some fucking nerd sitting at a computer desk answering to his woman boss. Because they're the ones that run the storm power company. And he's like, yeah, it looks like we have a storm building here. And she's like, I don't know what to do. Call in the nerdy girl. What should we do? So yeah, we don't even get a speaking line from a white guy until 15 minutes in. And then it's another 8 minutes before we get another speaking line that's more than one line from a white guy. Like I said, Glenn Powell, man, he couldn't even save this piece of shit movie. This was so fucking terrible. But I'm telling you, at the beginning, when you had that diverse cast of people and then the tornado hit, I was just praying that all of them died. I was like, please let all these people get killed. Please let all these people get killed. 3 of them got killed, so I was happy about that. Yeah, the mixed race guy got blown into the tornado. Praveen, he got killed. And then the little nerdy white girl that couldn't climb up the sloped embankment to save herself, she got sucked away and killed too. I was literally laughing out loud when those 3 people got killed. I was like, yes! I was like, heck yes! I mean, that was one positive aspect of the movie. I would say another positive aspect of this movie is that it didn't try and copy the first one. This tried to be its own story, which thank God, because if they would have tried to copy Twister, dude, they would have blown it even harder. It would have been even worse. But the first one was just so much better. Better characters, a better storyline, better action sequences. Yeah, give me the cow floating through the air over this garbage. This shit was boring. This was boring as hell. God, I just kept looking at my phone. I was like, when is this going to be over? Please let this be over. In the first one, you've got Philip Seymour Hoffman. He's in the storm chasing crew, and he's like the wild and crazy guy. He's always playing rock and roll music. He's always got the funny lines. He's crazy. He wears the towel on his head. Yeah, he's just out there to have a great time, hooting and hollering. I swear he is replaced in this movie by a stinky looking black woman with dreads, no front teeth, and a bunch of bad tattoos. I swear to God, I feel like you can smell her through the TV. She looks so fucking nasty. She's one of like the 3 women in this entire movie, and the other one's a butch-looking lesbian. Yeah, this movie checks like every single DEI box there is. You got the nasty-looking black woman. You got the butch-looking lesbian. You got the black guy who's a scientist. Yeah, he's like the brains behind, all the chemical concoctions and knowing where the storm is going to be. Yeah, that's the black guy. Okay. And then you got the main star of the movie who's the little girl boss. The little girl boss who's going to tell everybody what's what. And I swear to God, she's so fucking dumb. She's such a typical fucking woman. Just terrible instincts. Makes the wrong decision about everything. Has to learn everything the hard way because she just has no instincts to do the right thing or to make the right choices. I mean, she goes off with the storm power people who are just out there to profit off people that just lost their house. That's who she originally signs up with and goes out with. Meanwhile, you've got the ultimate Chad, Glenn Powell, who's like the YouTuber, and he comes in with his badass truck, and all he is nice to her the whole time. He's trying to talk to her. He's trying to just make civil conversation, and she's got a complete bitch to him. She's just a total bitch in every scene. It's like, dude, he's just trying to be nice to you. He can't even talk to you without you just being a complete cunt. And of course, that's another bad instinctual decision she makes because she finds out later, oh, he's the good guy and I'm with the bad guys because you're fucking dumb. I swear to God, women like that get to vote. And that's the problem with our country is they get to vote. We need to repeal the 19th immediately. And I'm not joking about that. Repeal the 19th. Let's get this country back because right now we have stupid people like this running it. Okay, that was a little bit of a side rant. Didn't mean to go off on that. But it's just a terrible movie. It's fucking terrible. They do try and have one little throwback to the original Twister movie. Because in one scene, we got the ugly little main star chick here who wears this baseball Bombers shirt. And that's, I think, the exact same shirt that the boy was wearing at the end of the original Twister movie when they came out of the cellar. Like the tornado went right by their house and didn't destroy their house, and then they all come out of the cellar at the end, and he's got this baseball bomber shirt on. It's the same shirt she wears. Yeah, she's just, God, I cannot stand her. She is so dumb acting. It's just so dumb looking, too. I mean, like I said, she doesn't have to be a supermodel, but can we get someone that's halfway physically attractive? I mean, I know we don't want to appeal to the male gaze and all that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to make men happy. But my God, you could come up with something. I could go to Walmart right now and find a girl that's better looking than this. I am not kidding. Ridiculous. And then the main guy, Javi, of course, who's like the Mexican, Peruvian, Colombian. I don't know what the fuck he is. He's not white. But yeah, he's going around the whole movie looking like he's wearing a Amazon delivery shirt. Like, what are you wearing, dude? This blue little shirt. I swear to God, it looks like an Amazon shirt. Dude, so stupid. And then, of course, we have to put a positive spin on geoengineering. That's like how they try and kill the tornado, is with geoengineering. And the one lady's like, oh yeah. He's like, we did some geoengineering a couple years ago to help the farmers out. You did it a couple years ago? No, you probably just did it 5 minutes ago. Anytime they showed the sky in that movie when it wasn't full of clouds, you could see big streaks going through it. But, oh, they did it a couple years ago to help the farmers. Okay. Yeah, and they make it seem like it's so innocent. Oh, yeah, we're just going to shoot some silver iodide into the air, and that should put a stop to the tornado. That'll do it. Let's do that. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they get these big barrels of silver iodide to shoot into the thing. It's fucking stupid, man. It is so terrible of a movie. I hate it so much I'll never watch it again. It's one of those ones I wish was not in my collection. Seriously, I would rather watch Savage Hunt again than watch this piece of shit. Yeah, I would rather watch that one about the bear, Savage Hunt. I did another rant video on that. That was better than this. This made me physically angry. I was like, oh my God, I was so mad at myself for like wasting $5 on it. I was like, I should have listened to the internet. And then at the end of this, Glenn Powell goes in to try and get with the chick one more time. I mean, I don't know what is with his taste. He probably thinks Dylan Mulvaney is hot too, if he likes this girl. But yeah, he goes into the airport, parks his truck, goes in there, you know, and they walk off together. There's no final kiss, because that probably wouldn't be consensual, and probably women would get upset about that if he kissed her. That might get them upset, seeing that this movie was made in 2024 and everybody's goddamn retarded these days. Yeah, this first one was so much better. Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt get back together at the end, and my God, Helen Hunt looks amazing in this movie. Beautiful. Like, you just don't want to take your eyes off of her. I love her hair. Perfectly coiffed. Beautiful hair. Yeah, she is amazing. I mean, she's 10 times better looking than this college student looking chick that they got in the remake or the newer one. God, it's just terrible. This is so much better. And this isn't even generally considered a good movie. But compared to the newer one, I'm telling you, this is fucking amazing. This is amazing. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. Like I said, I watched both of them back to back, and I thought it was going to be the opposite effect. I was actually looking forward to this when I bought it. I was like, heck yeah, this is going to be awesome. I can't wait to watch it. But I was like, oh, let me go ahead and watch this one first, just in case they make any references to it. I haven't seen this in a while. I'm going to go ahead and watch the first one first. And I thoroughly enjoyed this, start to finish. This was great. It was not what I was expecting. I was expecting just to have to sit through it. Like I said, just so if they made any references to it in the second movie, I would know what they were talking about. But like I said, I enjoyed this. It exceeded my expectations. Whereas this, it was the complete opposite. I thought this was going to be awesome, and it ended up sucking. God, I hate new movies. I fucking hate new movies. They've all got this forced diversity, this forced DEI bullshit in everything. It's nauseating. I got to calm down. But I'm telling you, these new movies, they're fucking garbage. They're fucking garbage. I can see why Hollywood likes to talk down onto YouTubers. It's probably because they feel threatened. You know, people would rather watch some YouTuber sitting there talking to his iPhone than they would watching some new $200 million Hollywood production that is woke and stupid. Yeah, speaking of movies that cost a lot and make a lot. I cannot believe that Spider-Man movie is doing as good as it is. I went to go see Young Washington maybe a month or two ago, and they showed a preview for that Spider-Man movie. I was embarrassed watching the preview. I was like, oh God. I was like, this is terrible. I was like, I feel so, like, I don't know. I had this like secondhand embarrassment from watching it because it was so fucking dumb. And then it comes out and makes like $1 billion in a week. It just shows you how starved people are for a good movie. Okay, we don't get any good movies. What are the big summer blockbuster movies that we've had this year? What, Spider-Man? What, the 10th Spider-Man movie? Who gives a shit? It looked like terrible CGI. I was like, my God, this looks like a PlayStation 2 game. Everything is CGI. How can anybody want to go see this? And then people come out and they're just raving like it's the best thing ever. It's like, my God. It's like you people were obviously not alive in the 80s or 90s because the movies in the 80s and 90s blew this shit out of the water. Like I'm saying, I mean, this wasn't even generally considered a good movie back in the day. But compared to the garbage we're getting now, I tell you, this is like amazing. This is amazing. Such a... I need to stop. I've said enough. You guys get the idea. I didn't like the new Twisters movie. 2 thumbs way down. Piece of shit. Fucking terrible. I do not recommend it. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until the next one, y'all, peace.